Thanks, Heather. We know the joy music can bring us. Well, one local drummer is sharing that joy with music students in our community. I visited Blue Room Percussion Studio in Champaign and asked the owner why he started it all.
The mission is consistent accents, consistent taps, hand to hand, but especially that tap after the accent. That's what gets everybody. Here we go. Good.
Ian Shepard says he was a young boy, 1.5 years old to be exact, when he first fell in love with drumming.
It's been 48 years of it being a complete, life-dominating obsession.
An obsession he hasn't been able to shake.
Emotionally, it's responsible for, keeping me sane, making me happy.
Because this Champaign local has dedicated all of his effort to the craft.
I think what was natural was my interest in it, but I've also worked my butt off.
Ian's been a session and touring drummer for notable acts.
There's a blues artist named Lucky Peterson, who is a Grammy Award-nominated sort of blues organ player I work with. Josh Kaufman, who won The Voice, I think season 6. Worked with him for a while when I lived in Indianapolis. The people that I'm most proud that I worked on are people that no one's ever heard of. They're people, musicians in this town, and the smaller cities that I've lived in over the last 20 years. Those are my favorite.
But he also looks fondly at his time in the Marching Illini and even played in the Cavaliers Drum Corps in the early 90s, who were, at the time, considered to be the best marching band in the world.
I would have the equivalent of sort of winning a gold medal at the Music Olympics.
Later in life, Ian began teaching at Skins and Tins Drum Shop in Champaign and even started the teaching program there 25 years ago.
I've always had a real passion for teaching, a real passion for playing, and a real passion mostly for sharing the knowledge that I've acquired over the last 30 years, the ups and the downs, the failures, the successes.
So this month, Ian opened his own studio for music lessons at his home. He calls it the Blue Room Percussion Studio and teaches drums to people of all ages and skill levels.
He's a good teacher. He's pretty funny.
John Tyson, a sophomore at Champaign Central High School, has been taking lessons from Ian for the past year.
I feel like Ian does a good job of reflecting how I approach marching snare.
Once a week, they spend the hour going over music from the Central High School marching and concert bands. And for Ian, he says it's an honor to share his knowledge from a lifetime of successes and failures with the next generation of musicians.
I love it. I'm so proud of this community. I am who I am because of the music scene here. Champaign-Urbana has a long history of music. So to be able to contribute to that makes my heart warm.
How to schedule lessons will connect you to the Blue Room Percussion Studio Facebook page on CILiving.tv. Go learn how to drum.